Coach, two tough losses here against Messiah. But in that first game, I just want to highlight Kai Vaughn came in for Kirk Kessler in the third. And then 4th through 7th inning, pitched a shutout through those 4 innings. Just speak on how big of an impact it was to see Vaughn be so dominant on the mound to give your team an advantage to try to come back into that match in game 1.
Yeah, Kai came in and did her job. She threw strikes. She commanded the zone. And what she does really well is she spins the ball and keeps people off balance. And I think it gave our team a spark that allowed us to score, and get the score back to like 10-5, I believe, under her, her on the mound. And I think she did a nice job. I think that's what we expect from seniors as well, is just to come in and be good leaders on the field.
Sierra Williams, in that second game, you went 3 for 3, a good offensive number, but offensively you guys did leave a lot of players on base between both games. Just when you leave a lot of players on base, how mentally are you guys going to adapt and grow from that so your next opportunities you can bring them home?
Well, to be honest, I saw a lot of good things. I feel like we got deep in the counts and we got runners on base repeatedly, so obviously we were doing something right. Obviously, it's a little disappointing not to be able to get runs from that, but I think it is promising to see so early in the season, and going forward, I think we can score those runners.
Coach, you have 3 consecutive MAC series back-to-back in a week's time frame. What's kind of the mentality going into that as you have an opponent like Messiah, then you go play Hood, who's looking for their first win of the season?
Yeah, I think it's really how we show up and play, and I think we had moments of confidence in this series here. But I think throughout this week we have to approach them like any other games. Of course, it's more pressurized when you're playing in conference teams, but overall, I think if we show up and we play softball like I've seen in practice, like I've seen in our reps, we're going to have a good week. And really, the biggest thing for me as a coach is seeing us make adjustments and grow our confidence and play without fear.
Williams, you have Hood up next. So there are a lot of good things in this series. What's going to be some of the key takeaways so that you guys can go get a result against the Blazers?
Messiah is a tough team, so I feel like we definitely learned a lot of lessons today. Just seeing pitches going deep in the count, I feel like the way that we handled that today can really be taken over to Hood. Like, we have a tough conference. Hood is a good team, so I really do think we could take these games and use them to do well at Hood.